So take one guess where we're at. Arkansas. We're on a 700-acre tract. We've done quite a bit of damage up here. We're trapping hogs, working with the landowner. He's our friend too. And tried to trap a group here last night. Didn't work. They weren't cooperating. Had to come in to do our maintenance. So we just finished trap maintenance. We're actually putting down a lot of corn just because it's a lot of hogs and we got to keep them in the program. So trap maintenance and trying to trap hogs at the same day is probably not a good idea, but we're gonna give it another shot tonight. Weather's supposed to kind of turn on us tonight. Still a little bit of snow on the ground up here, and it's fixing to get ugly up here, like single digits. But hopefully, the next little video y'all will be seeing is this trap behind you, gate down, hogs in it, and rocking on. So anyway, sorry, just a whole flock of birds just flew up there in the trees. I thought I was being attacked. But we're going to get out of here because these hogs actually will come in around 6, 7 o'clock. So anyway, keep your fingers crossed. Man, we're in such a hurry to get the hell out of here. We've got to show you the trap. So there you go. Yep, a lot of corn on the ground. A lot of theories on that. You do want a sense of urgency when the hogs come in, and we get that. We're trying to hold them because they come in and they're pretty much wanting to move on. And last night, literally, we ran out of corn and they left. They left about midnight. Haven't seen them since. So we're going to give them what they want. If it don't work out tonight, it'll be okay for the next night. So hang on. Ducks. All right. It is Saturday morning. We got here Thursday late afternoon. The group came into the trap. We didn't really talk about that, and just said we didn't work out. But the group did come in, and there was a single boar. We're confident blew him out of there. Now, a lot of things with these boars. Hot sows, food source, a lot of junk going on with them, okay? So we went in, we did our trap maintenance. We knew there was a rain coming, so that should help us. So that it would help with scent. So last night, before the rain came, our group went in. They smelled me. They left. Not in a big hurry, just like, nah, this ain't a good idea. The rain came through, pretty good rain. Not a gully washer, but a pretty good rain. And the hogs came in probably around 11 o'clock last night. When they came in, they were there just a minute, and all you could see was just a bunch of spinning bodies. They're getting it done, man. And anyway, so they shot out of the trap and stayed up all night watching traps, or watching that trap. So when we first started doing YouTube and these short videos, I made it real clear that we were going to keep it real, like as real as we can make it. I also talked about my previous job, in the 30 years that I was in law enforcement and being in the Marine Corps. With that being said, recently, last year, I wrote a thing called the Recruitment Poster of Life. I don't claim to be a writer, but I do write. And the Recruitment Poster of Life is that if we look at things, certain jobs, they're not an accurate representation of what that job is. If I knew what I would see and do in my 30-year career at the age of 21, I probably wouldn't have went into law enforcement. But I don't regret being in it, and I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I did it. But that picture that I saw was not what it was. No different than the advertisements to become a Marine. They don't show the folded flag and, your buddy dying and all these other things. They don't show that. They show you dressed up in camo with an M4 and you're a badass, and I get that. So for us, doing YouTube and short videos, we're going to show you the real, right? This is the real part. It doesn't work out sometimes. 700-mile trip to do maintenance. While I'm here, we're going to take this group out and it's going to work great, and it didn't work. I got to get back to Georgia. We've got 4 systems that are rocking because deer season has ended, and that's the reality of it. I could have dropped on 3 that first night we were here that were in the trap for a while, ate all of our corn up, and they were part of that 6. We're not sure what happened there because the group was 6. And that would give you what you want, right? That's content. They call content. And you'd be like, oh, great success, way to go. No, You can't do that. It goes against the grain, right? We're not here to entertain. We're going to try to educate, maybe make you laugh a little bit now and then. But for our friend and landowner, if I'd have dropped on the 3, I'd have educated a whole bunch of damn hogs, and I'd have been thinking about content and not his property. And that just ain't right. So we are fixing to load up, head back to South Georgia. Temperature is dropping here, rapidly dropping, heading into the single digits. Same junk, not exactly the same junk, but it's going to be pretty damn cold in South Georgia. There will be a full-blown YouTube video on all of this. I've already talked to Zeb about it. I'm like, no, we need to put it out there. You know, we got up to the bat and it didn't work. You know, it just didn't work. And so that's the real factor. And it may not get a clicks and a bunch of likes, but you know, from the outside looking in, trapping hogs, what a cool job. It wasn't a cool job sitting up all night, you know, watching the notifications, look up and it's a coon, look up, you know, it's a deer. It's not my group. And at 6:30 this morning, being able to lay my head down. It ain't real fun at that point, you know, and killing hogs in the trap for me is not fun. All of this part, I enjoy that. And I enjoy being in the outdoors, being in the middle of 700 acres by myself. That part and the puzzle, right? So what we think's going on back there is we've got a dominant single boar who is clearly a problem child for whatever reason. A lot of times we just got to give this time to work out. Let them work out their social issues and, you know, kind of get on with it. Now, sometimes it becomes an issue where we literally just got to take him out. And that might be going in there with a thermal. This is a really tricky area right here, in our opinion, because he's keeping it stirred up back there. And we get single boars like that. And it was very tempting at 3 a.m. this morning, literally, to go back here to the trap, take the thermal, start looking for him. But I knew the hogs were in there close. And so we're hoping that they can work their social issues out over time and, you know, get them in there. But you can't trap hogs when they're spastic and nuts inside a trap. Even with the live video systems Jagger Pro has that work really quick, really fast, dropping gates, you don't want to trap hogs like that. Hogs need to be calm when they're in a trap, butt to the gate, head down, you know, laying down, rubbing on junk, whatever they do. If hogs are squirrely and stupid in a trap, don't flip the switch, bottom line. So that being said, we're headed back to South Georgia, got a 10-hour drive, and got a few hours sleep once I laid down at daylight, and rock on. Hope you enjoyed the video.